Christmas, and the new year means new laws. We've talked a lot about the state's minimum wage increase going up 50 cents to $16 an hour here, but there are a few other changes to labor law specifically that also could impact you, and we want to dig into that tonight. For example, employees taking paid family leave will see an increased maximum weekly benefit of more than $1,200. They still get 12 weeks on top of the new 20 hours of prenatal leave for expecting moms. There's also been a substantial increase to weekly unemployment benefits, the max going up to $869, a 72% jump. And this coming April, employers will be prohibited from requesting or using your credit history in making employment decisions. Erick Kraemer is a partner with Culligan Law here in Buffalo, and he joins us live here tonight. Thanks for coming in.
Sure, happy to be here.
So these are, we were saying before, but we talk so much unemployment, the minimum wage rather, is going up. But really, when you talk about these unemployment benefits, the credit checks, and especially the family leave, these are really substantial changes that we aren't talking about as much.
That's right.
How big a deal is the leave change?
I think the leave change is a really big deal, and it gives workers the time to care for a sick loved one. And with prenatal leave, the 20 hours that they give you for any 52-week period of time, it gives parents the ability, future parents I should say, the ability to attend those appointments and things that you need to do leading up to the birth of your child.
I know that it was really sort of confusing why the unemployment benefit max stayed where it was for so long and then all of a sudden saw this huge increase. But the bottom line is, if you lose your job, you are now, if you hit the maximum level, going to get a lot more to help you find a position somewhere.
That's right. And the increase is going from about $504 to $869 per week. And that's a substantial increase. But it's more in line with what people are making these days. And if you do lose your job, it'll provide you the kind of cushion and coverage you need while you find your next opportunity.
Yeah. Obviously the unemployment, a lot of that stuff is sort of automated, right? But in terms of some of these changes, I know you work in this space.
Yeah.
How long does it take employers to sort of get up to speed and know how these new laws are and how things are changing?
There's always a learning curve because not everybody watches the labor law like someone like I do. So the average person may not keep up with this. The average business owner may not keep up with this. But that's why for all of our clients we provide a 2026 this year, and we did it last year, employment law update. And it goes over a summary of changes, what's going on, and it's available on our website. But we always encourage folks that if you have any questions about it, to please reach out. Yeah.
Finally, I want to ask you about the change there in preventing employers from using someone's credit history in hiring. What should we know about that? And if you're someone who is, what if there is a business out there that maybe isn't aware of the change and does this? What is an employee supposed to do?
Right. So as part of a pre-employment background check, searching for someone's credit history is no longer permissible, except in certain instances where how they've behaved in that financial space is relevant to the job. Though there are exceptions for those kinds of things and for positions of public trust and things of that nature. But overall, it's not dissimilar from other laws that have passed that stop employers from considering, long ago criminal history. Things that really shouldn't factor into whether this person is going to be a good employee or not. And I think that it's a good step in protecting workers.
Erick, really appreciate you coming in and helping us understand this. Tell me, what was the website? Is it culliganlaw.com?
Yes, it is. It's culliganlaw.com. And, if you read through the employment update and you have any further questions, just let me know.